Okay, Scorpio, welcome to your monthly reading. This is a collective reading for the sign of Scorpio. If you would like a more in-depth reading, the link is in the description box below. But if not, thanks for stopping by either way. I apologize in advance for any background noise, interruptions, cuts, butts, coconuts. Living the lively household, right? As we get to it. Right. You have overload, stress causing issues. Number 10, you have hierarchy, maintaining high standards, responsibility, selective in choosing. Then you've got loneliness, depression, work-related challenges, feeling isolated. Number 5. Um, I don't want to say anything yet. Let me see, Scorpio. The Sun, number 19. The Emperor, number 4. I was feeling it. Achievements, number 3. Passion. At the back of the deck, you have the High Priestess, number 2. So I definitely see you paying attention to your intuition. I see you moving based off of instincts. It's like, time goes by and things happen. You could be feeling very overloaded, overworked, or feeling as if you got a lot of stuff going on right now. But I see you trying to keep a persona and maintain stability and security. I also see you taking responsibility when it comes to balancing your emotions, working on your achievements, and going for what it is you want. Yeah, so for overload, Scorpio, you may feel like things are not going in your favor right now. You may be feeling a bit chaotic internally, and you may be feeling like there's like a lot of things that's out of your control at this moment in time. And Scorpio's got that Mars energy, very dominant, very assertive, very, controlling. Number 7, number 10 could be important. We have Cancer here. Okay. I see you being very fair. I see you being very fair. And I also see you being very disciplined and discerning with something. I'm getting somebody may need your advice, and I see you telling them how it is, whether or not they like it, or like multiple people coming to you for advice, and you being very, straightforward. You have Taurus here. Yeah. I see you taking, although you may feel a bit like, I want to say alienated, but I don't want to say alienated, but you may be feeling a little bit alienated or feeling like you got a little weight on your shoulders. You're still open to helping people and accepting help. I do see help coming towards you because you're helping. There's somebody you're gonna help that in return gonna help you with something. Tell me about this responsibility. I see you being very selective in what you say and do. Yeah, because you could be in a bit of a tight situation. Yep. You could be in a very tight situation, especially if it's something like work related or career or finances. I see you in a very restricted area where you can't really do much. You can't really, you got to be careful of what you do or what you say. So I see you moving, I don't want to say in a calculative manner, but you're being very careful. You're being very careful on what you do and say and who you say things to. You've got Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. Yeah, Taurus and Sagittarius here. So you're not gonna give up. You're not gonna give in. You're gonna continue to be very disciplined and just adjust yourself accordingly. You're very adaptive. But I definitely see you feeling this loneliness is coming from a place of investing and waiting on your investments and not seeing it but feeling overwhelmed because again there's two cards here with overwhelm. You've got the Ten of Wands, and then the Ten of Wands is here again with overload. So it's really driving home right now, Scorpio, that you're feeling you're carrying a lot and you're starting to feel the weight of what you're carrying, but you're determined not to put it down. You're determined to just, thug it out, push through it. Number 13, you've got the Death here. Gemini, why did I say Gemini? Well, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio here. You're going to change. You're going to transform. You're going to do what Scorpios do best, and you're going to shed your old skin and take on a new. And this is because you don't feel like you have enough information or insight or motive or whatever it is you need to maneuver. You don't feel like you have enough to get to the next level. So I see you getting rid of what no longer serves you. At a point, you're gonna just let it go, let a lot of things go, offload a lot of stuff, and just move to the next phase, however that may be. I'm not getting anything like specific with like relationship. I'm just like this is what I'm picking up on a general, you know. You may be coming off very rigid to some people, be careful not to come off rigid. Oh yeah, Leo and Capricorn here. As soon as you admit that you're out of balance, you're carrying too much, you may have been over investing, or you may have been like a little bit too patient. I don't know. There's something that's gonna happen that's gonna make you realize, okay, I'm carrying this. I'm doing too much. I'm carrying too much people. I got the whole city on my back. I got the whole family on my back. Like you're doing too much. You're gonna release it and balance yourself out and take control of your own life. But it's as soon as you give up and like I can't do this, I admit that I failed in these areas because I was doing this and I didn't need to do this. And that is when you're gonna bloom. That's exactly when you're gonna bloom. This is the wand, yeah. Oh, I didn't realize on the card that it has like a little club to say wands, a little sword, so like the King of Swords. I didn't realize that. And a little eye to say that it's like a major arcana. I didn't realize that. I was so busy just, Three of Pentacles. So like achievements, yeah. Page of Swords, Two of Swords. So this is something that you're not gonna see coming. And that's what I was getting earlier here with the sun. What's going to make you feel very happy and changed and transform and, like in a different frequency is the fact that you're going to release what's no longer serving you. and it's gonna allow you room to do more things that you love to do. There's somebody you're gonna be talking to, or it's like the right person at the right time, or you're gonna meet the right people at the right time, you're gonna get the right deal at the right, there's no such thing as the right time, but that's how it's gonna feel. Because it's like as soon as you transform and shed some things and let some things go, it's like boom, everything starts to, come together. Libra, Gemini, so you may end up collaborating with a Libra and a Gemini, or a Libra or a Gemini. This is going to lead to a sudden increase in your finances. There may be some healing that you need to do. Aquarius, Cancer. There may be some healing that you need to do and you may have been delaying it. I definitely seeing it come into fruition for you because you're going to start making decisions that benefit you. Number 17 here. All right? that's what that's what I've got. That's what we've got. It's not gonna be a long reading. It's gonna be long enough to give you all the information you could possibly need, Scorpio. I hope you're getting as much information as you need right now. I hope I'm being very helpful in providing you the information and insight that you need. So this is like very specific, but there's no Scorpio reading. Actually, no reading I do is the same. Every reading is different. So I'm not going to consistently say the same thing over and over again. I hate when I watch tarot and I watch it and it's the same thing over and over again. The same thing, the same story, reiterated. It gets so annoying. Tell me about other things, you know? Pick up on other things, you know? Don't tell me what the algorithm wants to hear. Tell me what I really need to know right now, you know? And that's the vibe that I'm getting from you. If you're here, you're watching this video, this is something you really feel like you need to know right now. You don't want to hear the same thing when you watch tarot. Oh, you have someone coming back from the past, or this person feels this way. We don't care about other people right now. We care about ourselves and how we're feeling and what's going on in our own life and how we can make it better. And I agree. So somebody misses you, somebody is missing you, or you're missing someone right now. Oh yeah, this person is messed up over you. So they could be drinking, they could be going to like old hangout spots that you have. This is a karmic lesson. So for both of you, this was a lesson. You could have had a child with this person, or you were going to, or you wanted to. Yeah, someone is in regret. Listen, this is additional information. This is part 2. Part 1 is, you know, sweet talk. This person may try to sweet talk you. They don't have to, but they might. Shady. You don't trust whoever this person is that's missing you or is gonna tell you they miss you. I genuinely feel like this person is gonna reach out to you and be like, I miss you, and you're gonna be like, yeah, right. Because I said this before and I'll say this again. I'm surrounded by a lot of Scorpios. Somebody who did you dirty, and when they start telling you, trying to sweeten you up, I don't know if you'll entertain them, but you'll definitely give them a side eye, spiritual gifts. Eating them alive, bumping heads. This could have been someone that you constantly got into arguments and disagreements with. You just couldn't get along with this person. I don't know. This person probably thought they were high and mighty. They probably thought they were better than you. And spirit could probably be humbling them. If you're tapped in with your intuition, you'll probably know. You have legal matters, divorce, property, criminal paternity, child support, traffic ticket. That's what I was saying. Like you could have a child with this person, or you could have been married to this person. This was a long-term partner. Love, hate. You guys just couldn't. It just wasn't working. No matter what you did, how you tried, it just didn't. It just wasn't working out. You've got, see that third party stitch, the veil, mature man, entity attachment. So somebody could have a little spirit buddy that's eating them alive. They could have been feeding off of you, and now this thing is feeding off of them. You're gonna be seeing things a lot differently. This could have been someone that cheated on you. You caught them cheating on you, and you were like, "What the?" You know? Could be an older man, or you could be an older man, or it's like you're more mature now. You could also be meeting a mature man, but it's like you're gonna see this person as someone, you're gonna see the dark energy from them. You're gonna see them, Scorpio, and they're gonna look like something is eating them alive, like bags under their eyes. They're not really dressed too nice, you know? Number 66, 65, 5, 49 could be important numbers for you. You've got destiny. So whatever is happening for you now, it's meant to happen. You've got third party triangle again. So listen, hey, I ain't gonna come up to say it, but maybe you could have been the cheater, you know? Maybe you could be cheating, you know? Or maybe you gotta choose between two people, you know? A past and a future. You got union. So again, you could be in a relationship and somebody could still be legally married, or somebody that you were married to that cheated on you. Like they looking, you're not gonna get good news over them. Open relationship, no commitment. Yeah, listen, this person looked like they had commitment issues. Scorpio, you've got why do I deserve someone like you? Someone have self-esteem issues, or someone could have. Emotions overwhelm me. Well, yeah, you got a whole entity, of course. I want. Oh my god. Someone could have wanted out of the relationship. You could be the person that may want out the relationship, or whatever dynamic this is you have with this person, because this person is emotionally immature. They have a hard time balancing off or calibrating their emotions. If it feels too much, they go into fight or flight mode instead of processing it and reflecting. You've got attached to my ex. I am attached to my ex emotionally, physically, and or spiritually. I need time and space to break this connection. So this person feels as if they need some time, or you're taking some time. I always take this as you're taking some time to disconnect, or whoever you're dealing with or you're going to deal with is taking some time. But I feel like this is more of a you because it's crowded. So you may still feel like a spiritual pull or tie or something to this person, and you may be working through that. Not the right time. I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or the energy for a relationship. Then you have it's on. I see you looking good and moving on. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm better. I will compete for you. So listen, they don't listen. They don't want you to move on. You got an ex that's still attached to you. I don't know. Maybe when this person wanted to be with you, they was like, it's not the right time because I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities and emotions overwhelm me. So they wanted out, you gave them out, now they want to come back, can't make up their mind. You fell for their, oh my god, I hate this deck. You fell for their potential, not reality. Fantasy, projection, grounding. Oh my gosh. So this is spirit telling you, whatever you think they are, they're not. You deserve more than bare minimum. Self worth, raising standards, non negotiable. Alright? You then have your healing in ways you can see, subtle progress, trust the process, invisible growth. Something about sleep, somebody needs to sleep a little bit more, rest a little more, travel a little more, explore a little more, live life a little bit more. Just a little, not too much. Alright? But, Scorpio, this was your reading. Thank you so much for, stopping by. I hope it gave you some insight. The first portion was all about you. The second portion was all about this person that's going to be trying to sweet talk you to get in your good graces. But by that time, you probably are being pursued with a whole nother person. But, it's whatever. Or maybe they know you have another person and they just want to come and just, swap it up. But either way, thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your time. Peace and blessings to you, my love. Bye bye.